Dave and Susan had been dating for 5 years. They had been through thick and thin together, supporting each other through various challenges and celebrating numerous milestones. Susan had always been hopeful that Dave would eventually pop the question and they would start planning their future together as husband and wife. However, one day, Dave dropped a bombshell on Susan. He told her that he couldn't marry her. Susan was devastated. She had invested so much time and effort into their relationship, only to be left heartbroken and unsure about her future. She couldn't understand what had changed for Dave to suddenly back out of their relationship. As Susan tried to come to terms with Dave's decision, she found herself feeling lost and alone. She couldn't shake off the feeling of rejection and betrayal. She began to question herself and wonder if she had done something wrong to push Dave away. Her emotions were in turmoil as she tried to make sense of it all. Just when Susan thought she had hit rock bottom, she met someone unexpected, a handsome and charming man who swept her off her feet with his kindness and genuine affection. He was everything Dave was not: attentive, caring, and committed. He listened to Susan's heartbreak and offered her a shoulder to lean on. As Susan got to know this new man, she discovered that he was not only handsome, but also incredibly successful. He was a self-made entrepreneur who had built a successful business empire from scratch. His wealth and status were far beyond what Dave could ever offer. Susan couldn't believe her luck. She had stumbled upon a man who was not only charming, but also financially stable. Before she knew it, Susan found herself falling in love with this new man. He swept her off her feet, showing her a world of luxury and comfort that she had only dreamed of. He lavished her with gifts and attention, making her feel like the most special woman in the world. Susan felt like she was living in a fairy tale, with her prince charming by her side. When this new man proposed to her, Susan didn't hesitate to say yes. She knew that he was the one she wanted to spend the rest of her life with. As they planned their wedding, Susan couldn't help but feel a sense of relief and gratitude. She realized that Dave's rejection had been a blessing in disguise. If he hadn't broken her heart, she would never have met this amazing man who had filled her life with love and happiness. On the day of her wedding, Susan looked radiant in her white gown, walking down the aisle towards her new husband. As she exchanged vows with him, she felt a sense of peace and contentment wash over her. She knew that she had made the right choice in choosing to move on from Dave and embrace this new chapter in her life. As Susan and her new husband danced the night away at their reception, she couldn't help but feel grateful for the twists and turns that had led her to this moment. She knew that sometimes life had a way of working out for the best, even when things seemed bleak and hopeless. Susan had found her silver lining, and she was ready to embrace the future with open arms.